Well, here we are, middle of summer, and with it comes swimming. And with swimming comes dirty pool water. If you have an above ground pool, I think you'll start to notice that you have some dirt that lays on the bottom, and it's really tough to get that dirt out. So what we want to do today, at least what I want to share with you today, is what I found is a quick and easy way to not only get your pool sparkling clean, but to make sure all that dirt and all that grime and all the dust that flies into your pool, especially after you cut the grass, you'll be able to get that out of the pool, because there's no sense in sweeping it and there's no sense in letting your filter try to take it out. The filters are too small, so what you have to do is get it out of the pool. But how do we do that? Here we go. I've been waiting for a day like today because it rained yesterday, and with that rain, a lot of things got blown into the pool. But although I can take the leaf rake and I can get the skimmer net and get all this stuff off the top, it's how do you get all that accumulation of dirt, and it's kind of dusty. How do you get it out of the pool? When I first got the pool, I really wasn't that aware of this technique, and it's going to be pretty simple. And once I figured it out, man, it just made my pool maintenance a whole lot easier. So I'm going to break it down as simply as I can because the results are amazing. Just like you would use on any pool, you're going to start off with the underwater brush. The underwater brush, at least that's what I call it, is what hooks up to your filter and it creates a vacuum. And of course, once the sweeper goes on the bottom of your pool, everything gets pulled up and out. And that's what we're looking for, to get it out of your pool. I'm sure you've put two and two together already, because along with that brush head, you're going to need the hose that goes with it. That's how we're going to end up getting all that stuff out of the water, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. We can't rely on a filter. We have nowhere to hook that hose up, so there's another way that we have to approach this. Because you can see the element of the filter is not that big, and it clogs up pretty easily. That's why you want to keep your pool as clean as you can, and why that dirt has to come out. Sweeping it and stirring it up in the water just doesn't seem to work. We want it out of the pool. And here's a small tip for you. I found it helps whenever you weigh this down just a little bit. So I happen to be a scuba diver, so I just take one of my 2-pound weights, very easily just tape it to the handle, let it submerge, holds itself down. And there it is, the final piece of equipment, and what really makes all this work. Just get yourself a shop vac, because we have to create a vacuum. And the vacuum is going to pull that water up through that brush head, and we're going to get it out of the pool. Some of you might be saying, well, why are you doing this? Because all you're going to do is put your pool water in the ground. Well, that may be true. But what I've learned is that you're not going to take that much water out of the pool by doing it this way. One, it's going to clean your pool. Two, I usually wait until it's going to rain, because the rainwater fills everything back up just the way that I need it to be, and then I go ahead and I balance my chemicals. It's going to rain anyway. Your pool's going to fill up. Sometimes my pool actually overflows, and when that happens, water's going out anyway. So I see it as 6 one, half dozen the other. So having said that, let's get to it. Let's clean the pool. It's really as simple as this. You take the shop vac side and you take the pool side and you connect it. We're going to turn the shop vac on, and you're going to see how quickly the hose fills with water. Alright, so here we go. We start off with everything submerged into the water except the hose. Then we turn on the sweeper. The one thing that I want to point out to everyone is to go ahead and pull probably about 10 feet of hose, because the water is heavy. And this allows you to move the brush back and forth with pretty much ease. what I like to do is trap the hose with my body against the pool. Oh yeah, here it comes. I don't worry too much about the leaves right now. What I worry about is that silty dirt that's on the bottom. The leaves I can get later with a leaf rake, or I can pick them up some other way. But what we're trying to do right now is just get the dirt off the bottom of the pool and get it out. Well, and there you have it. It's really that simple and it's really that effective. One thing I want to mention, I only have to do this maybe twice a year, at least during the swimming season. So it isn't something that I do like every week or whatever. Then it would be wasteful. But when I have to do it, when the circumstances call for it, it's just really nice to be able to have an easy method to go ahead and get all that dirt out of your pool. Because once you get the hang of it, you can pretty much clean the pool under 10 minutes using that method. Now my pool is 22 foot in diameter, so it's a larger pool, but I can go ahead and clean the bottom of it in no time at all. So I hope this helps. I hope it's something that you can use, and if it is, that's great. Enjoy your pool. Have a great summer. Have a good 4th of July. Adios, amigos.